In this video, I am going to talk about how Davido will pay 30 million naira, Abure sacked as Labour Party chairman, and how Governor Sani wants the constitution to be amended. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment and share. Share and share. Thank you to do so. Julius Abure, no longer Labour Party chairman. His cup of rascality, incompetency, overflows. That's coming from NLC Commission. The Nigeria Labour Congress (NLC) has said that with the picketing and taking possession of the Labour Party offices nationwide, Mr. Julius Abure has now ceased to be the national chairman of the party. This was contained in the statement the NLC Political Commission issued on Friday, which was signed by its secretary, Comrade Chris Ousts. The commission regretted that instead of courageously coming out to the open to defend himself against several fingers pointing in his direction, Abure has adopted the cowardly posture of crouching in the undergrowth of shame and lies against a dignified and focused honorable institution like the Nigerian Labour Congress. Titled, "As Julius Abure's silhouette hides from the law, he leaves behind a trail of lies, treachery and infamy," the commission said that the real owner of the Labour Party has taken over, while Abure has continued to hide from the long arms of the law over various allegations and charges bordering on criminality. First is to make the point clear that Mr. Julius Abure has since ceased from being the chairman of the Labour Party, the commission noted. Second, his latest missive that the successful takeover of the Labour Party secretariat by workers who are the party's rightful owners resulted in the theft of staff salaries is sarcastic and pathetic. Unfortunately, Mr. Abure has surrendered himself to the laboratory of public opinion on how the mind of an incurable liar, timid traitor, and serial scammer works, faulting the allegations by Abure that members of the NLC carted away with documents and money for the payment of workers during the picketing of the party's national secretariat. The NLC said that the reclaiming of Labour Party secretariats across the country was witnessed by many policemen, officers from the State Security Service, and many journalists, including television crews. The import of Mr. Abure's fictitious claim is that the police, other security agents, and tens of journalists who observed the peaceful visit by the Nigeria Labour Congress Political Commission were accessory to the crime of petty thefts. We expect the Nigerian police and other security agencies to add this outrageous defamation to the long list of crimes perpetrated by Mr. Abure. It said the commission clearly stated that there is no going back, as the Labour Party must be thoroughly cleaned and repositioned as the vehicle for the socio-economic emancipation of all Nigerian workers and people. The statement added, during the nationwide peaceful reclaim of Labour Party's secretariat, not even one canister of tear gas was fired, as the picketing was conducted in tandem with the NLC's philosophy and disposition to peaceful protests. For Abure to concoct such daylight falsehood proves to all Nigerians that he carries moral leprosy and must be avoided at all costs. The inconsistency in Abure's account, from allegations of missing billions now to the theft of workers' salary and destruction of valuables, clearly confirms our earlier assessment of him as a drowning political wannabe. Constitution can be amended quickly to create state police. That's coming from Governor Sani of Kaduna State. The renewed attacks on communities in southern Kaduna have so much exposed security lapses in the country. Just this 2024 alone, Kaduna State has experienced a spike in insecurity, particularly in the area of abductions. Few weeks after it was reported that over 280 school children were abducted from Kuriga, the state recorded a fresh abduction of over 80 residents on Sunday from the Kajuru local government area. With this development, many who hoped that Kaduna notorious for its prevalence of kidnapping and banditry, especially during the past administration, would know peace with the coming of Governor Uba Sani, have their hopes dashed with the upsurge of insecurity in the state. And as a permanent way out of this ugly situation, Governor Sani is advocating state police. He is of the view that since military personnel are not enough to cover all grounds, more so vigilantes are not as equipped as bandits who operate with sophisticated weapons. State police is the only way out. Sani, who spoke during Channel's television's program earlier in the week, stated that in my opinion, we don't have enough boots to cover territories or areas within our country, particularly northwest or some parts of north central. When the DSS gave us a report that most of these areas are vulnerable, we reported to the military, but of course, I agree with them that they don't have enough boots on ground. That's why we couldn't cover that area. We initiated the vigilante services, but of course, the vigilante cannot carry AK-47. They can only work with pump action, and most of these bandits attack with AK-47 and sophisticated weapons. How do we equip vigilante services that have limitations to the kind of weapons they can hold by Constitution of Nigeria? Speaking further, he said, "We had a meeting with the National Security Advisor and Chief of Army Staff and Defense Staff. They all agreed with me that vigilante service can hold anything more than pump action, and these bandits, they come around with AK-47s and more sophisticated weapons. That is where we are. And in any case, that is the reason some of us are insisting that we need to create a state police. When you create state police, you will give the state police the legal authority through our constitution to hold firearms, including AK-47, then those communities can defend themselves. But until this moment, the vigilante service can only work with the military. They can only work with the police and all relevant security agencies to help them with intelligence." He added, "We had a meeting with the president last month, and he called all the governors and agreed with us that the way forward is the creation of the state police in Nigeria." Davido agrees to settle out of court to pay 30 million naira. Nigerian singer David popularly known as Davido, has agreed to settle out of court the breach of contract suit filed against him at the Delta State High Court by the Amaju Pinnick-led Brown Hill Investment Company Limited. As part of the consent judgment entered in a 2 billion naira suit against him, Davido agreed to, within 7 days of the execution of the terms of the settlement, pay the sum of 30 million naira to the claimant, being a part of contribution to the claimant's outstanding legal fee in the suit. As part of the out-of-court settlement, the defendants agreed to perform live at the warrriagain 2024 concert, slated for October 4, 2024 in Warri, Delta State. The claimant, through its lawyer Kelechi, in the suit prayed the court to award 2 billion naira as general damages against Davido. The claimant is praying to the court for 150 million naira as legal and professional fees and an additional sum of 30 million naira as the cost of filing the suit. Defendants in the suit are David Adeleke, aka Davido, and his music label, Davido Music Worldwide Limited. Following extensive discussion and negotiations to have the matter resolved amicably, parties have mutually agreed that Davido will perform at the warrriagain concert edition. In the consent judgment, parties also agreed that the sum of $94,500, which the claimant had already paid to the defendant, will be considered for the performance at the event. I have come to the end of this video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment and share. Share and share. Thank you to do so. See you next time.
Yes, so we can pepper them. Which are designers you pepper them. We can reach you like pepper them.